You'd get house points if you went to parties, and then like if you didn't show up to the parties, you were basically put on a list to be a sober sister, which was fine at the beginning of the semester because you could just be at home and just like have your phone on, and if somebody needed you they could call you. And then they made it so if you were a sober sister you had to actually like go to the party.
This young woman got out. This source, who asked to remain anonymous, started out in the Washington State University Greek system and decided it was not for her. Although she said she doesn't want to blame her dropping the house completely on the Greek system, she said the parties were too frequent, and she wanted to focus on getting involved outside of the house. For students like 19-year-old Samuel Martinez, brotherhood is what he sought. According to the Pullman Police Department, Martinez was found dead at his fraternity, Alpha Tau Omega, on the morning of November 12th. Although the Pullman Police Department has ruled out hazing, they believe the death to be alcohol-related. Members of the Greek community told me that they couldn't speak on the issue due to either individual, fraternity, or IFC guidelines. Two commonalities between this tragic death, as well as two others at San Diego State and Arizona State, is that they all happened within 48 hours of one another, and they all involved underage drinking. Underage drinking, according to federal and state law, is illegal for persons under 21. According to the WSU Student Handbook, all underage drinking is prohibited on campus. Despite this, students still find that drinking is a fun way to let loose. Students are more than welcome to grab a drink here at the Coug if they're over 21. But if you go to a frat house and you're 18, 19, or 20, alcohol is a little more easily obtainable. If students are continuing to participate, what is a way for them to get home safely? According to WSU student Joshua Wagner, Cougar Safe Rides is a good way to get home.
The connection is I'm a volunteer for a program on campus called Cougar Safe Rides, where we, from Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, Thursdays 8 to midnight, Friday, Saturday 9 to 3, we give rides to people who need them. It's a free service.
Underage drinking on college campuses is an issue, but many students still engage in it and don't realize that there are resources such as Cougar Safe Rides to help them out. Here's what Commander Jake Opgenorth of the Pullman Police Department said about the Good Samaritan Law of Washington State.
In Washington State, we do have a Good Samaritan Law, and I don't know if this case, if there would have been a difference, but basically, if somebody has been drinking and they need medical attention, we want people to call 911 and to get medical help. And the Good Samaritan Law basically makes it so that we cannot prosecute for an MIP in those cases.
What is the university doing now? According to a statement released by WSU President Kirk Schultz, students should go over the WSU Good Samaritan Law. And effective immediately, the university has placed an interim loss of recognition status on the Alpha Tau Omega fraternity, and an investigation has opened and is in progress. With Murrow News 8, I'm Ariel Iacobazzi.